when someone is in despair and at the brink of depression, consoling words can make a difference. However, consoling words are not enough if not accompanied by concrete actions. That's why we have a word, consuelo de bobo. When you say consuelo de bobo, these are just words, empty words or empty promises. They don't mean anything. It can be good as a pill, but it will not sustain. What we have heard in the readings, especially in the gospel, are words coming from Yahweh. But these are not words like consuelo de bobo. Rather, consuelo de vivo. Words that give life. That the people of Israel, after their exit from the slavery in Egypt, continued the journey, and they had somehow encountered some moments of crisis. But they were told by Yahweh through Moses, tell the people of Israel that they are precious to me and they are never be abandoned by me. I continue to be there for them. In fact, I consider them as a new race. And now we move to the second reading, in which we heard from St. Paul telling us about what Jesus did. We are sinners. And you know, when somebody sins, he deserves punishment. We are sinners. We deserve to be punished. But that is not how Jesus deals with sinners. He forgives sinners. He embraces sinners. He has given sinners new hope, new life. In fact, we can see that even in the story of St. Paul, who was once a persecutor of the Christians. He must deserve to be punished by God, but what God did to him was offer him a new life, and which eventually Paul enjoyed, and now he is part of the team of apostles proclaiming the good news. One that is more striking is what we see in the gospel, where Jesus, seeing the crowd, as Matthew would tell us, was moved with pity, for he regards them as people troubled and abandoned, and they need somebody to shepherd them, to accompany them. And so he called his disciples, summoning them to proclaim the good news. You see how beautiful it is to see how God regards us. We are so precious in the eyes of God. We are so loved by Him. And because God loves us so much, He also asks us to respond. And our response should be to keep the covenant. And what is that covenant? The covenant of love. Even if God loves us, but if we will not respond to His love, this love will not mean anything to us. I think that's the reason why people are always complaining, Why my life is like this now? I don't see any progress. No, there is. It's just that we don't see how God works in our life. And God, or Jesus in the gospel, gives priority to the ones who are most in need. You see, when Jesus summons His disciples to go instructing people about my word, He mentions do not go into pagan territory or enter Samaritan town. Go instead to the lost sheep of Israel. He has given priority to the ones who are most in need. I think, brothers and sisters, that should be our understanding of what we mean by urgency. We are blessed. If we are blessed, and we are praying to God that we bless, and I think God is so generous to us that He blesses us. Sometimes He gives us even those that we do not ask Him to give us. And because He gives us, the call to us now is, whatever it is that you have been given, share. That's why there is an invitation to us that when you are blessed, and you know that you are blessed, do not increase the standard of your living. Do not increase the standard of your living. Instead, increase the standard of your giving and sharing. Because whatever blessings that we receive, if we share, then we realize that these blessings mean so much, not just to us, but for those who should enjoy the same blessings. So, just like the disciples summoned by Jesus to proclaim the good news, we are likewise invited to share the good news in whatever way we can share the good news. Perhaps we may just need to give some consoling words. No? Again, consuelo de vivo, not consuelo de bobo. Words that give life, words that encourage, words that will make a difference in the lives of people. That's why, brothers and sisters, in the Eucharist, especially when we hear the gospel, we only hear words that really give life. No? And these are the words of God. These are the words of Jesus. Words that really give life. And let not our words be empty words, but words that give life. Even if we say actions speak louder than words, but we can also say words with actions speak louder, because that is what God has done to us. If you look at how God has intervened in the history of humanity, we see He has pronouncements through the prophets, but those pronouncements are made real. They happen. They happen because God wills His promises to happen. So if we also would like to make promises to people we love, let those promises be promises made real, because that is what it means to be the messenger of good news.